Guys, I thought I had a minute. I did not hear the music on the intro, so I don't know if that actually played. But oh my god, how cool! So anyway, happy Monday morning. I'm sorry I was eating while you were coming on. That was not intentional. I shoved the very last bit into my mouth, thinking, got a minute. Computer's doing weird things, so I'm gonna have to rely on the comments on my screen. Heads up. I have my coffee. You have yours? All right. So today what we're going to talk about is gatherings and how to strategize so that when you walk into those gatherings, you are not stressed, you are not overly emotional, you are not worried, you are confident, strong, and you know that when you walk in, you're just going to enjoy yourself. I mean, you start getting sick off food, you don't really know what's happening. I don't know why my computer's doing weird things. I'm afraid it's going to beep at me. Okay, so you start getting sick, you have food allergies, sensitivities, you know something's up, you don't know what. If you do know what's up, now you're like, oh, am I going to be able to eat the food that's there? That is always my number one concern. Can I eat what is being served? So I've come up with some strategies over the years that have really helped me. They've helped other people. A lot of my clients use this exact process to make sure that no matter where they're going, no matter what they're doing, whether it's vacation, it's Easter, it's Christmas, it's Hanukkah celebration, or any of the other number of religious or traditional family gatherings, birthday parties, July 4th, things like that. You have all these gatherings, and the traditional foods may not be things that you can eat. And that's where a lot of the stumbles take place. That really is. And, you know, it doesn't have to be that way. You say that. It doesn't. So if you can walk into any family gathering. So this week it's Easter. So we're going to use that as an example. If you do not celebrate Easter, imagine a family gathering. Okay? That's all this is. It's a family gathering. Some people attend church church services. Other people just like myself, we gather with the family. It's an excuse to get everybody together for a special celebration. So we come together, someone has the main meal, and then everybody else is bringing side dishes. That wasn't always the case. And my husband's family, a lot of the time, my mother-in-law would want to prepare everything, which, I mean, kudos to her. That's a lot of work. And thankfully, nowadays, she's just like, yeah, I'm going to do the main stuff, and you guys bring other food. It makes it really easy for me and for others with food sensitivities to show up, because we may not all have the same things, right? I have dairy. I can have some gluten, but if I overdo it, that's when my body starts going, excuse me, Miss Thing? No. That's not happening. So, those of you who don't know, it's summertime. Cold brew. The joy of cold brew coffee for me. I don't need any sugar to drink it. Random, huh? All right. So, there are these gatherings, and let's say yours are very much like my mother-in-law's used to be. The host brings all the food. You don't know what's being prepped. Maybe you're the only one with sensitivities and gluten allergies, celiac, anything like that. Okay, maybe you're the only one that's showing up. Maybe you're somebody that has a long list of them. I mean, I have a lot of lists of sensitivities, things I can kind of have, but not always. And it really just depends on how my body feels, whether I can or can't. If I'm tired, if I'm feeling down, if I'm fighting anything, I cannot have peace. Normally my body can digest it without a problem, but any of those situations happen, that goes right out the window. And we know our bodies best, right? You know your body best. And the only person who's going to know whether you can or can't have what's being served is you. But to go up to the host and say, well, what'd you put in this? What'd you put in this? What'd you put in this? It feels bad. It feels negative, right? You don't have to do that. Expect that the recipes are traditionally made, okay? Just expect it. There are several strategies that can take place here. And what I'm sharing with you are the exact steps and strategies that I use and that my clients use. The first couple of years, there was some wavering, there was some testing. This works each and every time, okay? So we're going to start with prepping. And then I'm going to talk to you about what happens if you eat something or potentially may have eaten something that is causing you to feel sick, or maybe on just your list of sensitivities and foods you react to. Even if you're not having a reaction, sometimes this can happen. Before you let panic mode set in, you know what I'm talking about. Have your emergency kit ready. All right, so before you go in, ladies, we all have purses. I don't really like carrying a purse. I usually carry a wallet. However, I have toddlers. I have an excuse to carry a diaper bag. So this stuff will fit into your purse. It will fit into a diaper bag. It will fit in a very tiny wallet if you just put them in Ziploc bags. Digestive enzymes. Now this, there you go. This one is specifically for dairy, okay? They have one for gluten. They have basic all-around digestive enzymes. And the deal with digestive enzymes is they help provide the little microbiome or the little microbacteria in there to help you digest what you're eating, okay? If you were to eat something, like I take this right before, just the day before, so I will take it on Saturday, and then I will take it again on Sunday, okay? If anything happens, I'll take it again on Monday. 9 times out of 10, I don't have to worry about it. But this is kind of like it's like a soother for my brain. It's a soother for the PTSD, the panic, the fear, the uncertainty, the, oh my God, what did I just do? Hi, Kinsey. You know, well, hello there. It is what I take so that when I wake up on Sunday and I'm getting ready to go to my mother-in-law's, to my friends, whatever, or to even, because usually we stay at my sister's house. We're in Dallas, everybody else is in Austin, so we travel. Kinsey came to say hi. This helps me feel like I'm in control, like I'm in charge. The world is going to be all good by the time we're done with all of this. No problems, no issues. I will be just fine, okay? The second thing I pack in there is activated charcoal, okay? This one says you can take 2 capsules. Generally, I only take 1. I don't necessarily need to take more than 2 unless it's been some time. And if I've had dairy, I know immediately. For many of you who have gluten and other sensitivities, you know because you feel it, right? And you start feeling it almost immediately. So that's when this comes in. All right, so you pack those in your bag. Whether you take the bottles or you put it in, you know, little pill box, Ziploc bags, whatever. These go in your bag. All right. This is these are like your little helping hands. They sit on your shoulder and just wait until you need them. and then boop, they're there. Okay. A second thing that you want to do, or I guess it would be a third thing, is to make sure that there's something that you can eat. So offer to bring a side dish. And what I usually bring is whatever my favorite is for the meal. Even if they have it on the table, I bring something that is sensitivity friendly for me to eat. And like my mother-in-law is making potato salad this week. I'm not really a fan of the mayo mustard potato salad. I know, I'm weird. My grandma always said it was not American because like I like hot dogs. But corn, watermelon. Let's see what else. Barbecue, burgers, and potato salad. Not really a fan. But this gives me license to bring the one that I do like. I like the German potato salad. I like having coleslaw in the springtime. So I have a couple of options that I can bring, and they're my favorites. So if I'm sitting down and the only thing I can eat is the dish that I brought, I'm good. I'm all good. I am happy as a clam. And I'm going to say this because this next part, because a lot of you need to just hear it. Okay. Your hostess and anybody else does not have the right to tell you what to eat. If you cannot eat something or you're worried about eating something, don't eat it just because you don't want to hurt feelings. The people that love you, the people that are connected to you will understand. And if they don't, fuck them. I'm so dead serious right now because you have two options. Okay? You can eat whatever and take a chance every single time just so you don't hurt feelings, or you can enjoy the family and the company and the friends and the loved ones and make food secondary to all of that. And even though it might be uncomfortable at first, eventually they understand. Eventually they come to your side. And when someone tries to come at you and guilt trip you, it's the best way I can say it, is guilt trip you because everybody reacts differently, into eating whatever because everyone else is eating it, what you say is something along the lines of, I'm here to enjoy your company and everybody else, especially after the last couple of years, you guys. We haven't been able to gather without an intense amount of fear and worry and concern that one of us is carrying a COVID virus. We just don't know it yet. And that fear's not gone. That's probably still present. And I'm sure there's several people listening and watching right now who will also have to endure another canceled holiday because of COVID, right? We're not past that. That's never going away. But for those of us with sensitivities and allergies and issues with foods that we eat, this isn't new. You know, wanting to just share time with people and shifting your mindset so that when you look at gatherings, you're not looking at it as though, okay, I need to, eat this with everybody to be a part of the crowd. We're adults. We're not kids. And kids shouldn't even do that anyway, but we all know they're going to. As adults, even if we feel upset and hurt that someone's not eating our food, because it's something that has been taught is, if someone's not eating your food, it's because something you did, da-da-da. No, it is nothing anybody else did. It's simply my body can only handle these foods. I don't want our gathering and my time with you cut short because I ate something that makes me sick. To ensure that that doesn't happen and to ensure that I'm not in this panic or fear state, rather than being in that state, I want to be in a happy, comfortable, confident state to fully enjoy myself here and fully enjoy the time, the quality of time I have with you. The minute you start explaining it in that way, it's very hard for people to come back at you and say, well, no, you have to eat. Not once has anybody who has done this or has had to do this, and it's pretty sad that they have to, but it has happened. Not once has anyone come back at them and said, but no, 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 no. Rather, they've gotten apologies, they've gotten hugs, it's a misunderstanding. Some people just don't understand. They don't get it. Some people don't even believe that there's sensitivities and allergies. They think they're all in our head. And that's okay if they believe that. And you know what? So what if it is? Even if it is in my head, it's still going to impact my time with you. So would you rather I do what I got to do for me and we just enjoy our time together? Or should I go ahead and do what you want me to do and like I'm going to have to go home in a few minutes because I'm sick? And it truly is that simple. I have run into a lot of people, I've worked with a lot of people who it is very difficult at first to start saying this, to stand up for themselves, to stand strong in the confidence of knowing your body and your health and what you need. But I'm telling you, it is life-changing. The minute you put together a strategy that you are most comfortable with, and typically the easiest way to do it is to have your digestive enzyme, have your charcoal handy, and bring a side dish you know you can eat. It sucks to sit down at a table and not eat anything. It really does. So rather than suggest that you eat before you go, which is one of the suggestions I normally would say, but in a gathering like you would have for Easter weekend, it's not comfortable. And if you're comfortable with that, by all means, you have to do you. You have to do what makes you feel confident, what makes you feel like you're in control, and what helps you avoid that PTSD panic mode, because that's no fun. And none of us want that, because what ends up happening is you get there, and then you get there the next time, and then you get there the next time, and eventually, do you know it only takes 7 touches to do anything? You do that 6 or 7 times, and guess where your brain goes? And technically it's 3. After 3 times, you go for a 4th, your brain decides, oh, okay, so maybe this is our new norm. And it starts naturally gravitating that way, when in reality, it's just you trying to figure it out. So pulling together strategies before the holiday helps you, helps your brain. It puts a little blueprint in your head that says, here's what's going to happen. That's it. Your subconscious will listen. So now what happens? You do all of this, and you realize that something you ate may have made you sick. It may be something that you're not supposed to eat, and now you're going to have to go into rejuvenation, restore, right? And reset. I said that backwards. Reset, restore, rejuvenation. You have to go into that process. Very first thing you do, charcoal. Charcoal binds to molecules, and anything that your body deems is toxic. And it sounds a lot more in control than you think it is. When they pump stomachs, they pump charcoal in to get you to vomit up whatever you've overdosed on. You cannot take more than what is recommended on this, because you will start vomiting. And that creates a worse situation. If you are someone who would go into anaphylaxis, obviously you have your emergency protocol. You have your strategy. You need to follow that. Okay? If you're someone who has sensitivities, who will get sick but not go into anaphylaxis, that's where this comes into play. All right? So you start with charcoal. This is where I start. And then lemon water. Generally, you can find lemon anywhere, right? It doesn't matter if it's lemon or if it's citrus. If you're in a position where you don't have any lemon handy, okay? What you want is you want to flush your body. You want to up the amount of water that you normally drink by about 10 to 20 ounces. Gauge it. Hyperhydration is a thing. And you don't want to go into hyperhydration, but you do want to flush your body, okay? The more water you put in, the more your body's like, oh, let's get rid of all this stuff. It helps. And a couple of my favorites, I brought them out. I brought them to the office from the kitchen. Lemon water. This is small enough to fit inside the diaper bag. Now, the diaper bag has cold areas, so it's a little easier. But they have smaller, like little packets of lemon and lime juice. If you're someone that has celiac or has severe dairy allergies or any other allergy, sensitivity, intolerance that is going to kick your butt right away, go get some of those little packets and throw them into your bag. It's something that will ease your mind, but if you need it, you've got it, it's right there. And what you're looking at is a strong glass of water to citrus, okay? You're looking at, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice to about 6 ounces of water. And you want it to be strong. Now, from that point forward, I start drinking infused waters because I hate the flavor of water. I know. But this is actually a thing. And there's some of you out there, you know what I'm talking about. You just don't like the taste of water. My body craves water to stay hydrated, but I don't really like it. So me drinking plain water a lot of the times is a struggle. And especially when I've had something like this where I might have been exposed, but I'm not quite sure. So I'm doing this out of, just preventative, just in case I'm not feeling something yet, because that has happened. Cucumber water is refreshing. Mint is another one. I think I even have, yes, peppermint. This is actually the plant therapy peppermint. There we go. Ice cold water, a drop of it. Take it up, mix it up. I don't normally recommend drinking essential oils or consuming essential oils because there's a lot of damage that can be done to your esophagus and the inner mucosal linings. But there are times when something like that comes in very handy. And in a case where you feel like you have been exposed, like you're going to react, it's preventative, or it's something that you actually need to do to help you recover because you have had an exposure, and now you're just waiting for the reaction, that's something that can truly help you. Those are times when, yes, you can consume that oil. Do not consume too much. You do not want every single glass of water that you drink to have an essential oil in it. You don't. Essential oils are very powerful substances, and they can be extremely effective when you are smart about them. This is a case where using an essential oil will actually help you flush. I don't generally recommend using lemon essential oil. There is a difference. Lemon essential oil is the skin crust. So while you'll get a lot of valuable quality micros out of that and a lot of valuable help out of that, it's not going to help with the flushing. You actually need the juice inside the lemon. not the lemon peel. Okay, so I know a lot of people they'll drink lemon water in the morning and they put essential oils in it. That's not the reason I use lemon juice. That's actually, for some it helps, but for me, there are components and there are micronutrients within the juice that is not found in the skin. So lemon essential oil, that's why I don't use it. This, I use lemon juice. If you have lemons, great. If you have the little lemon juice thingies like this, perfect. The little packets work. If there is fresh fruit, that is ideal. The chances that it's there, and I mean, you could really go buy a lemon and put it inside your purse. You could, but you know, or put a little packet of lemon slices in your purse. But realities, how many of us are going to do that? If you're bringing your own food, that would make sense. You have somewhere to store it. But in general, it's just not something that is going to happen. So you want to make sure that you are prepared to feel confident no matter what happens. That's why I'm recommending the little packets, lemon juice, or like the smaller things, and then follow it up with some cucumber water. Now, you can use any ingredient. You could use berries, you could use watermelons, you could use mint in your water, you could do the peppermint water. Oh, what other one? Strawberries and blueberries and raspberries in water, they're refreshing, but they're not necessarily a detox or cleansing. Lemon, cucumber, mint, melons, pineapple, and the tropical fruits, those are flushing. And those are the fruits that you want in your infused water the 24 to 48 hours after a potential exposure has occurred. Okay, so just to review and to wrap this all up for you, here are your steps. Okay, 1, make sure you have your digestive enzymes and you have taken it the day before as well as the day of, 2 times. If there's potential exposure, take it the following day as well, and each day until you feel better. Now with dairy, things are going to pop up on your skin. That's going to take weeks to get over. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the extreme fatigue, the cramping, the pain in your joints, the headaches, the digestive upset, anything in your elimination system, something along those lines. You want your digestive enzymes to help you metabolize and digest and really just flush the harmful ingredients out, the harmful molecules out of your body. Okay. When there's an exposure, charcoal right away, in lemon water or some sort of citrus water. Okay. And following that, if there is an exposure, infused water. 4 steps. Okay. Digestive enzymes, charcoal, citrus water, preferably lemon or lime, but citrus water, and then infused water or regular water for 24 to 48 hours to flush out the system. And final, last one, bring a dish. Bring whatever you want. If you talk to the hostess before, if there's someone that is extremely sensitive, just talk to them, let them know that that's going to happen, and ask if there's something that, you know, they would like you to bring. Maybe your favorite is the add-on. You can say, hey, I'd like to bring X. Does this coordinate with your meals? You can always talk to the hostess or host. Communication is key. It really is. So I hope everyone has a really great week. I know this is a short one, but in reality, having a strategy, it's easy. Like I said, 4 steps, not including making your own food. 4 things. That's it. In reality, many times you don't even have to get to the second one. You really don't. If you're prepared, if you put things together, in a way that makes sense for you, a lot of times you don't even need the charcoal. It's preventative. We just throw out, this is actually a new jar. And normally I'm pretty particular about supplements, but charcoal's charcoal. Okay. And it's coming in and it's going straight out. It is not staying in your body. Your body does not want charcoal in its body or in its ecosystem. It's going to flush it straight out. And it's going to take things along with it that it also does not want in its body. But we just throw out a whole bottle that I never use because it expired. I'm okay with that. If I throw out a jar of charcoal, activated charcoal, that I do not need, that means I'm doing pretty good. So charcoal itself is not very expensive. So go get a jar. Go get your digestive enzymes. Get your charcoal. The rest comes from a grocery store. Set yourself up for success. And set yourself up to enjoy your family, your friends, and whomever you're spending this weekend with. Sound good? All right, so as always, if you have questions, you know where to find me. Just as a heads up, there has been a complete upgrade on programs on the website. If you go to the website now, there is one program offered. It is my 6-week. It's the most popular of anything I've ever done in my career. And there are 3 different pathways that you can choose from. You can go self-paced, which I'll use. You call me, text me, whatever, when you need me. But I'm giving you the tools to reset, to refresh, restore, and rejuvenate your health, your energy, sleep better, not have to deal with all of this because it's already in your protocol and your strategies. And you can go from 0 and struggling to where you're thriving, and now you feel in control and you're confident you have taken back your health. Don't let your subconscious drive that bus. That's your bus to drive. Some of us, we just need the tools. So self-paced, you get all the tools. You need me, I'm here. I have a hybrid version or hybrid path. A little bit of self-paced, a little bit of me, right? And we also have the full multi, the fully customized, I don't want to do anything, tell me exactly what to do. It's all right there. If you have the chance and you are someone who enjoys breaking things technologically, feel free to go and try and break it. Let me know if you have any issues with links, etc. But I'm pretty proud of the website. I'm pretty proud of the programs. And for those of you who already have your strategies in place, you already know what you're doing, you just need some accountability and a little bit of guidance, tweak it so that it is a maintenance and it's a lifestyle. Scroll down the page, you'll see the membership link. Okay? And everything is provided, all program content, communication is provided through the Nudge app. We have group sessions every single week. Regardless of what program you're in, we have a group session, or which pathway you choose. We have group sessions every week. It's Q&A. Okay? And it might be a couple times a month. It's twice a month. That's what I did it actually. Have to look. But it's there, it's available. If you really don't need the help to do a transformation, but you need some assistance, membership, you got it. The Facebook group, as well as the free group within the Nudge app, have the same content. The only thing we can't do within the Nudge app is live stream. So our group sessions are held through Zoom, and my live streams are done this way. So, you got questions? I got answers. All right, guys, go be healthy. I will see you all at the end of the week. And I don't know this. My end, so here's the button. And here's the bottom. The like pop-up screen thing. All right, let's see if I can end this. I will chat with y'all later. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to pop into the Facebook group actually in a little bit when I get back with the boys so that we can talk about our challenge for this week. All right? I have a good one for y'all, especially the mindset. Oh, I can't wait to share that with you. All right, I'll chat with you guys later. Bye. Okay. There we go. Yay! Figuring out